two dopeless whole fiends.
What is up, Hopers?
And what is really good, Dopers?
Welcome into episode 394.
Oh my God, dude.
I got 3 blind whores.
And what?
And Z's, Zors. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 dinosaurs.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it's me, mine's, and yours.
Oh shit.
Because we share everything.
Yeah, except
You know
for
what I'm saying?
life in this house.
Except for anything. Yeah.
I actually don't share anything. There's not one thing we share.
Not one thing besides...
We share an Instagram account.
We share an Instagram account, guys. That's a good point, actually. I want to bring that up, dude, because people send us sometimes they send us messages on Instagram, and yeah, our thing's just too dopeless. Like, just like our YouTube is just too dopeless, right? So we respond, because, guys, we're like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
We're big guys, you know what I'm saying?
We're
metaphysically
nice
big guys, you know?
Dude.
So you send us a message, we're going to respond. So yeah, our Instagram is too dopeless. If you don't follow us on that, fuck you, and go follow us on that.
Yeah, it's not hard. You know how many idiots you follow? You can't just follow 2 more.
Come on, man.
And it's 2 for the price of 1 Instagram account.
So such a good point. But anyway,
man.
people message us, and he'll respond sometimes, and I'll respond sometimes. So just to give you guys fair warning, when you send us messages or you comment on our things, it could be him.
Could be him.
Totally. So
It's definitely going to be a mic, though.
definitely going to be a mic. But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that they're like, oh wow, this person was so nice, and the next day they message me like, this person was a dick, dude. Super short answers. You know, dude, I write novels to people. I'm like,
people
oh my
get
God,
bored,
thank you
dude.
so much. I hope you're doing great in your life. You got 2 friends in us now because we love you. Okay, such nice things. Mikey goes, cool, thanks.
That sounds like your brother, dude.
No, it's you, dude.
Man. If you guys want a very to the point answer that is not short but not long, you'll know it came from me.
If you want an amazingly poetically written,
Copied and pasted.
thoughtful, thought out message, you're getting it from me.
Yeah, and Google.
Yeah, I don't Google shit. I should be writing Google. Okay?
Yeah, who writes Googles?
With
You know
the
what I'm saying?
fucking quotes I got, I can think of something right now.
Go ahead, tell them right now. Hit them with it. Tell them about life
The
right now.
moon shuddered.
See, guys, so now you know
The
who's
moon
answering.
shuddered on a dark night. Fortresses of solitude.
You can't take yourself serious. Fortresses of Solitude? Is that what you're going to say? Come on, man.
It's true because in my phone, I have voice memo. I'm a voice memo motherfucker, dude.
You should play one sometime.
Dude, I got voice memos of me like just speaking in like British accents and like saying amazingly empty but also prophetic
Full.
shit. Like
Yeah.
super, it means nothing, but it's like, oh, that dude just set the scene of like a beach and it's like twilight hours and it's just, I'm calm now, bro.
Can you play one sometime?
Yeah, I could play one right now, dude.
Go ahead. Will you really?
Yeah, I'll play
Please
one
do,
right now.
dude. I hope it's just like. and then
so
I
bad.
took Charles's dick into my mouth.
There might be some of those. I gotta go through
Come
them.
on, dude. You know what's funny? I used to do that. This was before you were back from Cali. When I was
Yep.
on the way home from Hamden on those long rides,
Yes,
I would
yes,
just
yes.
talk nonsense. And this is before podcasting even became a thing to
See,
us.
there you go.
And I'm just talking. I go, delete. I talk for 20 minutes, delete it. Because I
Wow.
hate what I said sometimes. You
You know what? I might have to do a
Sift through them? It's
Yeah,
fine.
because I don't want to click on the wrong one, and you guys are like,
Oh.
"Oh my God, he's racist. Oh my God, he's
No.
transphobic. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah.
he's sexist."
Or
know?
you hear when it's, no, I said no. And you're just like,
Those are videos, dude. You think I would ever waste a voice memo on those?
yeah, dude, but you might.
You know
hit
what I
record,
do
you know?
have from January 7th, 2015?
Oh.
You want to hear this shit,
This was
dude?
right after the podcast started.
I was too dope. Look. I was too hopeless, now I'm too dopeless. I was too hopeless, now we're too dopeless. I was too hopeless, now we're too dopeless. Too dopeless. Hope fiends.
Oh, it's all
Yeah,
different.
dude,
we didn't know we were doing.
We didn't know we were doing, guys.
Two dopeless hope fiends.
Hope fiends.
Wow.
Guys, if you don't listen,
Wow.
but actually at the beginning
Yeah.
of the episodes, I actually do put a little bit of the song.
All right.
But that's our intro song.
That's it.
If you listen on the podcast forever, but not forever. We did a podcast for about 2 months with no intro song. And then we came up with it, but that was like the beginning stages of, oh shit, yeah, dude, let's get an intro song. And this, I think we're at your house recording, and I go, dude, let's just do a voice memo so that we don't forget what we're doing right now.
That's
and
right.
that's why we took that voice memo.
Yeah, someone did it and just said it or something. I forget.
Oh,
It was just,
I don't know how it- yeah.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
We never know how any of these things come about.
They just coming back, guys. So that's a little bit of history.
Wow,
for
dude, that
you,
just
you
kind of
know?
brought me back, man.
Right?
To like a different time. I felt like I was a different life.
So long ago.
Everything
But,
was fresh.
Yeah, we used to be drug addicts, guys. That's why we called Two Dope Soul Fiends. I'm just telling you. Just
Yeah,
throwing it out there.
in case you don't know.
Yeah, in
because
case
you
yous
know
don't
what?
know.
I think you and I both realized that a lot of people watch and listen to our other podcast, Fiends Watch.
Yes.
Which Mikey's always so kind to put the description down below so you can click on it and see all the latest reviews that we do.
Love it.
But they only know us from that. So they go, oh, what the fuck is episode 395? Oh, it's a second one. So you come over, so maybe
Yep.
you're fresh, dude, and we appreciate you coming to either an or both. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
why I like to reiterate the fact of our name and our history, because some people are like, Two Dopeless, what the fuck's that?
Right.
Like if I was just going through YouTube and saw Two Dopeless, I'd be like, what is this? You know
Good
what I mean?
point. That's a good point.
But it's so ingrained in us, just Two
100%.
Dopeless, you know?
You
But it
see
is
it
a
all the time.
weird, like when people ask, oh, you do a podcast, what's the name of it, right?
I know.
And they're like, what?
You have to repeat it. You have to explain
Always
it.
say what? They go, what?
Remember at the New Year, we were at our buddy Steve, and
Yep.
Steve, we love you. We were at his New Year's Eve little get together, and it's just you gotta. Oh, what's the name of it? Okay.
Yep.
Again. Okay. Well, and then you gotta explain it.
Yep.
So it's a lot. We're so used to it, and it's such a rehab term and a drug addict term.
Yes.
That it's just ingrained. But yeah, you're right. Most people are like, huh? Well, you
What'd you
know,
say?
too
Oh,
hopeless,
yeah.
dopeless. You have to
Always.
explain.
How many times I fucking said that in my life?
A
You crazy.
billion.
You know the term two hopeless dope fiends, right?
Yeah, you gotta say it, dude.
You have to do it.
And that's us, man. And that's who we are now.
That's who we are now. And we have as you guys could probably see by the title of the YouTube video, or if you're listening to the podcast, you see in the description, we have something that we're going to do in a couple minutes. And
Yeah, we are. We
That's
definitely
the
are.
main focus of this episode. But,
I gotta talk about something.
okay.
Gotta talk about something because I've been having dreams because of this.
Okay.
Mikey,
Yeah.
we talked about it like a week or two ago, whatever, dude. My time space continuum is all fucked up, right? Watch season 1 when it was live.
Love it. We talked about this at the end of the last episode. I love it.
See, there we go. But I just want to point out, your boy went through season 2, season 3,
Just like me.
season 4.
Yep. Did you
Gonna-
watch 5? Oh, dude,
gonna
it's
start-
the best one,
Well,
bro.
dude, I'm so sorry. I was so busy finishing 4.
No,
4
but you're
is
bragging about all
No,
of
not
your...
bragging.
Not bragging, but whatever, about all your escapades of watching the show.
not an escapade, dude. Not an escapade at all.
Why don't
Just
you
the point is,
Finish, dude.
well,
Why don't
dude,
you
there's still 5. How many seasons are there now? 7's like
They're on
out.
6 now.
Okay, wow, I'm almost there. But dude,
That's me too. I'm done after 4.
Bro.
That's why I'm like, God, I don't want to finish it. Yeah.
I'm having bunky dreams
We
of
haven't
just
told
who's my
them.
bunky. I'm getting there because I've just been glued
Yes.
to 60 motherfucking days in, and it's been a fucking ride.
So good. Oh. So glad you hopped on and you trusted
Yeah.
my opinion of like, yeah, you know what, dude? All right. Peace watching it. I'm going to do it because I would do the same for you.
Oh no, I
what
know
mean?
you would. But you know what's so crazy? Didn't know after season 1 it was ever back.
Mikey, me neither.
That's
I
what
knew
was
there
so
was. I
confusing.
knew there was a second season.
Okay.
But if you ask me, I go, oh, yeah, what? They did like 2 seasons of it. They're like, it's still going on. I go, what?
So confused.
And now I'm glad that I went like 3 years of my life
Yeah.
without watching this show. I
Yeah.
took that break because now I was like, oh shit. 2 weeks ago, I think is when I did the deep dive back in. Ran through every season now. I have like 5 or 6 episodes left in season 5 and that 4, and that is it. I've watched everything else, and you're about to be there. And season 5's great. There's one guy who I said watch out for. It's fucking hilarious. And,
Can't wait for 5.
It's such a good show because you're putting people in a situation that 95% of the population isn't going to have to go through.
Right.
And they're choosing to do it.
Insane.
So I have like 0 sympathy for them when they're in there.
100%.
So if you guys don't know what it is they just take people who want to spend 60 days inside a county jail. Not a prison. They're not in prison.
Nope.
They're in county jail. A lot of people are waiting for court dates, waiting to get bonded out. So people are always coming in and out. So it's not a fucking prison.
Right.
But the one in season 6 is close to a prison. Ooh. Holy shit. I'm like, yo, they upped this shit now. Like,
You have to up it, right? That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like season 1 and 2, and that's the thing, guys. 1 and 2 are the same jail.
As are 3 and 4. Yep.
100%, and they do phase 1, phase 2. So it's interesting to see who's still around from the first one, like the people in there, like who's still in there, because some people are fucking still in there for
Yes,
mad long.
yes.
And just see the dynamic and what changes. And the big change in season 2, especially for the women, is that they have to go into fucking closed rooms where everything was open in number 1.
Yep.
So it just, you felt the more sense of like, oh shit, I'm just in here for 10 hours.
Yep.
The men's
more
side
than
is
10
always
hours.
great.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the men's side sometimes it's more. They get out
100%.
from in seasons 3 and 4. They get out from 4 to 9.
Yeah, they have 5
is when
hours.
they get out. Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes they don't because they, whatever reason, have to get locked up. So, dude, we have talked about, we went to rehab for 30 days, and that's the best thing we can do to equate it.
Yeah, I wasn't there for 30 days, but I'm just letting you know, man. You know what I'm saying? 20 whatever days. I was in the hospital twice, so they couldn't accommodate me medically. Type 1 diabetic, different things. But anyway, it was like 23 or whatever it was. Yeah.
Still, you get the point, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I just had to clarify. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want someone from my rehab watching going, hey, dude. You weren't there for 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to let you know.
Dude, I think about this all the time because I just don't know. There's only a couple that I see every once in a while, and I'll message them. Hey, man, I was thinking about you.
Yes.
I don't know if, dude, you said half of the people I went with are dead or in prison. Like, yeah, all right.
Believe it, man. And there's a lot of people on 60 Days In that I see and I go, oh, he reminds me of blank from rehab. He reminds me of blank from rehab.
1000%.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I can relate those people.
The chick Jackie in season 4 that you're watching now, she is what I would consider and what you would consider too, I think, rehab hot.
Oh, dude.
Jail hot, right?
There's times I'm like, damn, she's pretty.
So you see her in there, but it's what is she around, right? She's around the scum of the earth. not the scum of the earth, but like
Some of them are
criminals
scumbags.
and drug addicts and shit. And there was a girl in my rehab, dreadlocks, not really attractive, but in in rehab, I was like, yo, this girl's a 10, dude.
Dude,
you know?
Huge difference.
Oh, and then fucking I got out, my mind cleared after a couple of months, and I was thinking back, I'm going, oh my God, dude, she probably didn't even shave her fucking puss, you know what I'm saying? Her armpits, anything, dude.
Oh, we know that feeling. It's because you're surrounded by guys, right? And you're just going, damn, I would just love to see. Well, yeah, it's true. If you're bi, then you would say, guys, but I would just like a little change of pace. And then you see something that just you see a female that's like, again, in there, you're going, oh.
Semi-attractive.
Yeah,
you're like, ooh, dude.
Dude, it changes everything. And I had
and
that.
I was saying, and Jackie's that, is what I'm trying to say. Like, Jackie is the good example of the rehab jail hot. Sorry,
yeah, because a lot of times you see these girls with zero makeup because they're in prison. Then you see them like off camera.
With crayons and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
trying to get,
going,
okay, Jackie. But there was a girl I went to detox with who a day after I got to rehab showed up.
At your rehab?
100%. And dude, she looked, it was 5 days that she was like in detox. And then she came in, like you could tell she just on the way up with makeup on. I go, and it was like a breath of fresh air. I'm going, because you looked awful in detox because she's throwing up every 5 seconds, dude. I forget her name. Anyway.
You know what shocks me in 60 Days In?
What's up?
Is the amount, this is not racist. I'm not trying to say this is racist. I just mean black women aren't really known to be like hardcore drug addicts, right? There's crackheads. Like obviously there's the term of crackheads in the 80s and 90s of like, you could see it on YouTube of like black women. But I'm just saying as a whole, I guarantee you, black women proportionally when it comes to being drug addicts are probably less than, white women or white men or black men or Spanish women, whatever it is, right?
Absolutely.
But in 60 Days In, especially season 4, like every black woman who's in jail does drugs in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm like, oh my God, this is like a 30-year-old black woman, like, not ugly, but just like, but you don't think that she's a drug addict if you saw her on the outside, and it just blew my mind. I'm going, oh wow, they're all, when you think of drug, you think of like skinny white or
totally
skinny old crackhead black dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
And it just blew my mind about how many of pretty much every single one of those black women in 60 Days In season 4 does drugs.
Yeah, and a lot of the drugs, because they actually do say the names a lot when they talked about the combinations, they blanked it out, but they do say the names of them a lot. I'm looking all of them up. I'm going, oh, these are lame.
Yeah, because it's all they have.
Lame. Yeah, but like when they're making those whippets, and guys, they take just a plethora of fucking pills that they save from not swallowing, and they're just crushing them up and mixing them with their fucking Kool-Aid and all this other shit.
It basically like a Laffy Taffy substance.
And it's just I'm going, I bet you this barely does anything. Dude, a lot of them are antidepressants.
Yeah.
Which really don't affect you unless you start taking them a long time.
But I think the mix is what does it, because they do seem high and having a good time. And when you're in jail and you have nothing, and any little sort of substance or chemical probably just is so good. So it's like when I was in rehab, if I could have just taken 2 puffs of weed, I would have calmed down so much. And I didn't even smoke weed when I went into rehab. I didn't smoke weed in like months or years or whatever. But it's the fact of when you're locked up in this place, dead sober, can't have anything, you want any sort of chemical, any sort of thing. So when they're mixing all these different, a sleep medication with a Paxil or an antidepressant or whatever, and you're crushing it all up and mixing it, I do think it has no effect, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure there's some.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some. It's just probably, again, and you're right, a lot of these women aren't really drug addicts. So,
I don't know if they are. That's my
true.
point, is what I was talking about in season 4, is like, you see all these black chicks that go down and they're sniffing pills, and I'm like, are they like this on the outside?
Yeah.
Or is it
It's just a product of jail.
Drug
right?
addicts, if you're not a drug addict, why you're not going to want to do drugs in jail is what I'm trying to say. See what I mean? So I don't know why non-drug addicts go into jail and start doing drugs if you're there for like 30 days or like a lot of these people are in jail.
Sure, a lot
for
of it's the peer pressure,
You know
right?
what I'm saying?
Sure, a lot of that is it.
No. I don't know. I don't think so, man. Why do you say that?
Because a lot of the girls that were undercover did it just because of peer pressure.
Because they're undercover. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't want to get caught out.
But a lot, I'd say half do. Half do them, half don't. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm talking about the regular prisoners.
Yeah, so like that girl. Oh yeah.
I'm saying obviously the undercover people, they're going to do it because of peer pressure. They don't want to get caught out. I'm talking about just the regular people in jail across the country.
Yeah, I'd like to think it's because they're in jail. I'd like to think that.
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of them are going, dude, I might be in here for the next 3 months. Fuck it. If my friend who I just got cool with, well, I'm saying is, so you think all those women who are sniffing the fucking Effexor on the outside are sniffing anything?
Yeah, they do drugs. I'm not saying they're hard, but I'm saying they definitely do drugs. I don't think because then why don't the people on 60 Days In go in and every single girl or whatever becomes a drug addict inside while they're in there for 2 months? You know what I'm saying? They're not drug addicts.
But I think it's the drugs they're also taking, though.
They're not taking any drugs, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying in all the seasons you've watched of the women who 9 out of 10 of them aren't drug. There's one ex-drug addict in season.
They show a crackhead chick too. Yeah,
right. No, I'm talking about the white girl who like she's a participant. She used to be, so she's clean now.
The one who was really pretty.
Yeah. They don't go in there and do drugs, is what I'm trying to say. The only one I've seen that sat down and sniffed something is that older chick. Other than that, they don't do it. Is what I'm trying to say. The other girl, a hot chick, Jack, she dumps her shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just mean, I think jail's tough. I'm not saying jail's not tough, but I don't think you're going to go in there and just out of boredom, you're going to be like, oh, I'm just going to become a drug addict and do all these drugs. I think you're either have dabbled and experimented before, and when you go in there, it just makes it worse, or you're just not going to do drugs, because then all the participants in there would be doing all the drugs. They're just not. I just watched all this. They're just not. Right?
I'd say it's half, right? Would you say it's half?
No, not
really?
Of participants who go in there and do drugs?
Especially the female side, because they're more taking medication, whereas the guy side is getting stuff like sneaked in like weed and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
I only saw one get sneaking with weed.
For the men's side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they smoke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to do meth in that one, but you don't really see it.
Yeah, exactly. I think I think probably maybe 1 out of 5, participants go in there and do something. I think the other ones don't, because I've watched it. They just don't do it.
Yeah. All right.
In season 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6, I don't. Yeah.
It's usually the women's side that's doing it more for some reason.
Yeah, because it's more
open.
It's more communal too.
100%.
Way more communal. They all kind of there's little scraps here and there, but it is nothing compared to the guy's side.
Oh, dude, the women's side is a fucking cakewalk.
It's a high school cafeteria. That's literally what the women's side is.
And of course, girls are going to be girls, guys are going to be guys. So girls, it's the same scenario there as it is in a high school cafeteria with women. It's just like, oh, you talking about me? Da, da, da. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But the guy side, it's like, you got to be careful, or else Too Tall's going to come by and crack you in the fucking skull. So it's got to be tough.
Wait till you watch season 5.
I can't wait.
We're going to wrap up 60 Days, and I'm just saying, wait till you watch season 5, and you see the segregation of the guys.
I can't wait.
You have to stick to your race, and they're big, giant pods, but you have to, if you're white, you got to go to the woods. If you're black, you have to go to they call them the kinfolk. And if you're Spanish, you have to go to the Chicanos. Dude.
Oh, dude.
That's it.
I'm going to the woods.
It's so good. Season 5 was fantastic. I loved season 5.
And you finished 5.
Done. I finished 5 before I watched 3 and 4.
Right. Yeah. I got to watch 5 next, dude. I'm all over it. If there's nothing major on, any major show or anything, I'm like,
you're throwing it on. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's great. It's
just
so good.
Next episode.
It's so good. Guys, highly recommend 60 Days In. We haven't spoiled anything, so if you haven't watched it, go fucking watch it, because God damn it, it's good.
Now, if you were scenario.
What's the scenario?
Yo. You go in, okay, not undercover, real Mike P.
Yep.
And this
Which
is
totally could have happened, guys.
Oh.
I've been pulled over with enough pills that could have put me away for 5 years, you know?
Oh, dude.
In federal prison, like.
It's no joke,
holy
dude.
shit.
Opiates and pills, they'll fuck you over a couple. So,
And I might have got a 10 to distribute because it was so many.
100%. The way
So I
that
could
it
have been in there
looks
for
like
a
it's
long
distributing.
time, yeah.
If you say personal use,
You
you'd
could
be
have
like,
got in there. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Personal
yeah,
use,
yeah,
who the fuck
yeah,
has
yeah.
250 pills on
yeah,
them?
no.
You know what I'm saying?
That is distributing. Yo, you would have been fucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You'd
I
be
literally
calling me right now
Yeah,
from prison.
yeah.
Pass.
Hey, yo, what up?
Yeah,
Pass,
P's all
how you
fucking
doing,
hard
bro?
and shit, dude.
How you doing, bro? You know what I'm
Nothing.
saying?
He's just
I would
doing push-ups all
definitely
day.
be someone's bitch, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to get shanked, dude.
Okay, so this goes into the scenario, and we'll both answer. But you
the
go in,
scenario,
you got pulled over with 250
Yep.
30s, okay?
Whatever, yep.
You're looking at 7 to 10 years.
Ooh, yeah, probably, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are in whatever the fucking jail out there is.
Whatever
in
state
California.
I'm in,
Sure.
yeah, okay, yep.
Do you go and it's fucking Mikey? It's segregated. It's just like
Yeah,
season
yeah,
5.
yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Oh no, you only have. It's either that you pick. You go to your group.
Yeah.
Or you are gonna get fucked up.
You become a bitch and you hold the pocket of a strong black man every day.
Okay.
That's literally it, right?
So,
it's like that.
That's it. It's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bad.
Yep.
Okay. How soon are you going to the white crew, the white people?
Immediately.
Like
The first day.
you walk in, right,
The
and, you're
first
carrying
day.
your shit, and you just see everyone, and they're out in the yard and shit,
Yep.
and you just get the dynamic.
Yep. And I go, swastika. Got it. Find the swastika, go right to it.
Immediately.
Yes. What about you?
How quickly can you say white power?
Yeah.
That's as no, I'm just saying, guys, if we're talking 7 to 10 years. Now here's the question. Here's the flip side of that.
What's the flippity flop?
You're only in there for 6 months. Same thing?
Bro, that's way harder, yeah.
Same thing? Or I'm just gonna leave everybody alone. I'm gonna be the guy who doesn't talk to fucking anyone.
If it's like that, you know what I'd have to do? I'd have to take pretty much the only talent that I have
spit.
is rapping.
I think it's just swallowing.
Well, it's not talent. You can learn it.
Good point, dude.
I would take rapping and use that. Like I watch 60 Days In and I see how Nate gets along with a lot of blacks. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, dude.
Dude,
I
they
would go
love
in there
Nate.
and,
They love
and
Nate.
I would just be like, it's easy because it's county jail. So it's
Yeah.
like a lot of young kids in this pod
Yeah.
that are like 18 to like 23. And they're always like just like busting beats and shit and just spitting.
Reading
I'm like,
off their papers.
I'm like, I'd
Yeah.
be good because
Yeah.
I would go in there and I would just be like, all right. Okay. You know, hey, yo, they call me Mr. Blonde, a Mike Dopeless.
What?
I'm stuck in a psychosis and I don't know where my flow is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, okay, you can entertain. Okay, cool, you're good.
I know.
For 6 months, that's what I'll do because it ain't going to last long.
No.
I would use to try to be able to entertain because they're bored.
Oh, dude.
Black guys, white guys, everybody's bored in jail.
Guys, it's jail.
The Aryan Brotherhood would see me spit and they'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah,
The
see, that-
brothers would see me spit and they would go, oh, this dude good, bro. Come here, man.
now,
Come
would
here.
they protect you?
Dude, that's what. Hopefully,
Hopefully, I know
what
that's
I'm
the
saying. That's
idea.
the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
thing
yeah,
that I
yeah.
would be able to offer
Yeah.
a group of black guys who are about to fuck me up. That's the only thing I can offer.
Well, that and your little white butt.
no, I can't.
You can offer
that,
it.
dude. I can't.
You can offer it.
I can't offer it,
No, you
dude.
can. It's not a steel close
They're
trap.
gonna be
you know what
trying
I'm
to
saying?
get it. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be puckering up.
6 months. I
real
know.
quick,
That's
dude,
the idea,
you know?
right? It's just
Yeah.
try to get
What
them
about you?
on your
6
side.
months. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm still going to the white guys.
You're gonna be the guy in our intro. You're gonna be the guy in our intro,
Dude.
man.
I'm not going to get the tattoos, you know? Maybe I have to. But 6 months, dude, I mean, look, we know the idea of when you're in somewhere that you don't want to be on day one. You just know that idea of get me the fuck out of here. Guys, I know I said it before. We're on video now, so I'm going to say it, so I'm going to bring it up again. I'm just going to say this, and we can both attest to it. When you get into rehab, detox, I'm like, yes, I'm here for a purpose. I just want to feel better in the next 5 days. Didn't happen at all. But you walk into rehab, and it was instant. The first thing in my head when my brother and sister left, I said goodbye to them, and it's dinner time, and I just got there 2 hours ago. I go, I should have tried to just detox at home.
Yep.
My first instinct was, why did I say yeah?
Worst decision of my life. That was
Dude.
my thing. And my detox and rehab were the same place.
Right.
So my
right.
day one, I stayed in a little nice room in their detox wing that was like so nice and quaint. And I still wasn't withdrawing yet. I was like, oh my God, dude. I had a bowl of Cheerios at like 7 p.m. I went to sleep by like 9. I'm like, this is fine. Wake up like 6 hours later. First thought in my head was worst decision of my life. And that thought did not leave my head until 6 months later. You know what I'm saying? To where like I was like, you know, it literally was just like, why did I do this, dude? God, man, fuck. I threw out those fucking pills, dude. I threw them out in the fucking garbage can in the front. Put them in a Gatorade bottle, shook them up, and threw them in a garbage can.
Maybe I could find
They
them.
Could still be there, man. That Gatorade bottle, I'll pound that fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
I went in the incognito, secretively went to the front of the rehab and looked through that garbage can. But fucking Jorge had come along the day before.
Or Steve, or Sam.
No, the guy's name was Jorge.
Oh, it was Jorge. Okay, got it.
Clean the garbages, and he must have emptied the garbages because it was not there, and I was so disappointed. I would have sucked the biggest dick in the world for one little bump of a 15. Like, just, I don't care. Give me a 15 just to, all right, now I'm good. We got group. All right, man.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling, bro? You know, like.
I'm feeling fine.
Yep.
Wow, dude, yeah, or even go dumpster diving. I'm sure a part of your head was like, yeah, but he threw it out in the dumpster, you know? Like, it's somewhere. That bottle's somewhere.
And it's a Gatorade bottle, so what if I find like 6 Gatorade bottles?
You gotta just pound
What color
them all.
was it? I'm like, what color was it? Orange? Yeah, it was orange, right? You know?
Dude, I could literally see you out there just skin and bone, Mikey, just drinking 8 Gatorades, just trying to find the one.
Oh, yeah,
But no,
dude.
that's the mentality. And I forget who talked about it recently. Might have been Dr. Drew or something like that, but he was talking about it's the addiction that's making you say this is the worst decision ever.
No question.
It's the addiction. It's the part of your brain that's going, but you could feel better if.
Yes.
And that's what's just attached to your brain. I'm trying to go to sleep that first night. Couldn't, because I was just already withdrawing so bad. You could feel better if you just ran. Yeah. You could get back, you know, you live 3 hours away from here, but you can get back to there and find something in 4 hours.
And that's why so many people do it. That's why so many people just bounce. Dude. 2 days in, gone. You watch Intervention, they're like, Lindsay escaped the rehab center 2 days later. You're like, what?
Oh, you're like, okay, I get it. Everything she said to the camera about after, I want to change. All bullshit.
Yep.
It's
Done,
all
dude.
bullshit.
And,
none of that's stronger than
And
addiction.
it's not to say that person didn't want to change.
Right.
It's just to say that's how strong addiction is.
You gave in once again.
That's how strong it is.
And we've all been there.
Yes.
We've all been there where we gave in.
Drug addicts have been there. Gosh,
100%. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Because like every human has been there, haven't you?
We've all been there, but it's that sensation of, nope, this side of me is way stronger than the other side. I'm going with that side.
Done. I've said this many times. I was sniffing vitamins that they gave us. They gave a bunch of people vitamins every day, every morning from the nurse. You had to go to the nurse's office, fucking take them in front of her, just like jail, like swallow them, do them. And I just she wasn't like a crazy thing, so she would give you the cup of pills, and I would just look. And I dumped 1 or 2 out in my hand and then did it, went into the bathroom. I'm breaking up this vitamin, just wouldn't break up. I don't even remember what I was doing with like the back of like a plunger or something, and just sniffing a vitamin that I have no idea what vitamin it is, don't care. I just needed something up my nose, right? Like that's how bad. I did it like twice in rehab in the first 3-4 days, and that's how bad it is. And that shows you that like if there was heroin or drugs or cocaine, which I was also going before, if there was anything in front of me, there is not a question. Nothing is more confirmed in the world than if I would have done that drug, if it was right in front of me that day. So, you know, it's all about proximity and location. And are you detoxing at home? Because, hey, man, if I'm detoxing at home, I got a cell phone. I could just say, hey, yo, what's up, Bruno? Yeah, man, you got it? And that's it. You go to Bruno and you get your fucking pills. I'm in Florida in rehab, don't know anyone. I can't go get them.
Right.
So it was great that I went there for me personally, because if I just tried to do it at home or could have just walked out and grabbed pills, I would have done it. So
that's a good point, man.
Yeah.
There was when this kid got kicked out, he got kicked out weeks after this, but it was on my 3rd day when he came up and he's like, yo, you hurting? I'm like, dude, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, of course. He's like, you know, we got that meeting Friday, and my boy might be able to bring subs.
Yeah, that's insane. That you went to meetings outside.
Well, inside and outside. Both.
Outside people. Oh, you went outside too?
Oh, yeah. We took
so you
a
went
bus,
to meetings outside and then with other people.
I thought it was insane.
That is, you told me that like 2 years ago. I go, wait,
every Friday night
you had outside people coming into your meeting. I go,
NA,
anybody say, oh, hey, Matt, what's up, man? What?
Insane.
Like what?
And it's not like there's a fucking cop there checking. So I'm going, oh my God.
They're free people to walk in and out. So it's not like, you know, you just give them a handshake. That's it. All right, man, put it in your pocket. Done.
But when he said that, there was a part of me, I was like, what do I need to give you for it?
Yeah.
Because I'm just going, oh, yeah, okay. I just don't want to feel this way anymore.
Exactly.
But I'm so glad it never happened, because it would have fucking tarnished everything.
And see, that's different, because where I went, the detox, it was the same place. So you always had some people, I was on methadone for 6 days, I think, 5, 6 days. But some people took subs and some people took methadone. But people were coming into, you could not, it was all liquid. So it was like liquid methadone, and then I think you had to do you put subs under your tongue. I think it was the pills. I'm not sure, but I believe you had to just do it there.
Yeah.
You couldn't like take it and then just go back to the building of where the men stayed. See what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Why?
Otherwise, yeah, exactly.
Otherwise,
so there was no way.
Be,
There was no way it was getting to the other building. But my point is that there were people. Say, I don't know. When I was there, maybe at the most there was like 15 to 20 guys living in the building in the men's building. 5 or 6 of those were still on detox medicine. The others weren't. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have people in there that are still on detox medicine, and then you have people in there who aren't. So they have to be very careful about, you cannot bring this drug back there because you can give this to someone who's been in there for 20 days and they're on the final hump, and they might be like, oh shit, you have some meth, you have some methadone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I never thought about that, but you had people in there who were still on medicine and some people who weren't. So
yeah, wow, that's a crazy. That would fuck with my head.
There's no way to avoid it.
No, there's not, exactly, and that would fuck with my head if I saw someone who was like, no, I feel fine. They just gave me a hit, like in rehab.
That was me.
Yeah.
Some dude was on subs. I was on methadone. And he's like, oh, yeah. And I think he was off subs at that time because he was on his last couple of days. But he's like, oh my God. He's like, dude, I've been feeling fine the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, dude. And I didn't know because I had taken subs like maybe one time, but I did it too early.
Yeah.
So I had no experience. So that's what I told them. And they gave me methadone because of that.
Right.
But I'm glad because it was a worse withdrawal. It was so bad. So I'm sure if I had done the subs, I would have been like that kid. His name was Chris. He was from Darien, which was crazy. Like, he was from up
maybe
here.
You told me that, yeah.
And he was like, nah, man, I didn't really feel that bad. I'm on like my first week or week and a half, and I'm just like, are you kidding me?
You just want something that's gonna make you feel better. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I'm just saying when I was looking at him going, you've been here for 25 days. I was like, I've been here for a week and I am dying, and you didn't go through any of this? He's like, no, it was fine, man. It really wasn't that bad. I'm like, what, dude? What the fuck? Man,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. So
there was a kid. I'll say one more thing that I just literally, when you take snapshots of your life and you can literally see it as it was, it's that because you've been thinking about it for so long. I just saw a snapshot of it was on our day 3, and Mikey, day 3 with nothing, just
oh god,
just everything sucks. Your skin feels like it's gonna fucking fall off. Your asshole hurts from diarrhea every 2 seconds. Your back's killing you. Everything that didn't hurt before hurts.
Okay, come on.
I'm getting there, dude.
No, I'm just saying. I know. We know what withdrawal feels like.
Well, we do.
I just want to know.
They don't.
But there's no way to explain.
100%. But
it's like any other thing. I'm watching videos on plane crashes, and people are telling how it is when they were in the plane crash. You can express it, but it's something you have to go through to experience,
100%.
So people who've been through it, they're like, oh my God, yeah, dude,
Like 60 days in.
We could say 1,000 adjectives to describe it, and it still won't do it.
It's a very good point.
So, go. Sorry.
So sitting in there, and it's our daytime meeting, and it's 30 people, and they go around, introduce yourself. 30 people all just sitting around.
For group?
And it was like a combination of groups that came together for like a block to just have a meeting. 30 people.
Oh, wait, was it a meeting or was it group?
Sorry, not meeting in the sense of like NA or AA, just a meeting of like half of the people that were going there in a room to discuss what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, but they would do it every once in a while.
Okay,
whatever.
I see what you're saying.
Sitting there, and dude, they come around to me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing all right, day 3, blah, 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 haven't slept, blah, blah, blah. Next guy next to me, dude, this dude, Chris,
that's weird.
Nodding off. Mikey, nodding off, eyes pinned.
When was he?
He was in there for about 4 days. I was in there for 3. Mikey nodding off. He goes,
she was using him there?
Someone had to fucking bump him, and he's like, oh, hey, I'm just really tired. And dude, just slack jaw, and then I'm going, and dude, I'm thinking about it right now. I don't know why this always happens. It's not an upset thing. My eyes water.
Your eyes are watering right now, dude. I was going to say that 10 seconds ago. I was going to go through, why are you crying? Not crying, but why are your eyes watering?
I had to make it very clear that I'm not crying. But dude,
so glass.
If I think about someone pinned out, or if I see someone pinned out, my eyes start to naturally water. It happened I remember I told you all the times I was working at LA Fitness. Guy comes in at the front desk, and if I see him pinned, eyes water. It makes no sense. It just happens. I'm talking about it.
It's your physical reaction to what you're talking about.
100%.
That is insane, bro.
I'm glad you saw it, though.
I saw it.
Because it's really happening.
Dude, I know I said this before, but whenever I think about this, my eyes start watering, and 10 seconds before I go, Mikey's like gonna cry. I'm like, what's going on, dude?
So, dude, pinned out.
Anyway, was he you? Oh, sorry.
So It was the second time in there. He obviously knew how to beat the system. We were all convinced that he brought in either methadone in pill form, or dope. Or dope to sniff, dude.
If he put in dope,
dude, I'm sitting there and I'm so jealous.
Furious. I would have been
I'm angry as fuck, but I'm also going,
oh my god, yeah, same thing. That's what I mean.
dude,
You're angry at everything.
give me that feeling, because dude, one of the worst feelings in your life, to see someone going, oh, you're the opposite of me right now. Give me that. I'll suck your blood. You want me to suck your blood like Limitless and just go like a vampire and just because that if he said
work.
He goes, if you suck my blood, I go, okay.
Yeah.
I would have sucked that guy's blood, dude.
Dude,
so I just remember
crazy,
that, and I
man.
know the way it smelled. I know how it just felt in the room. The pool table's in the middle. I could see the outside. It was dark. Like, it's perfect in my head, dude.
I feel that way about rehab. I remember so much of rehab. And when I talk about it, I can think of it. Like, I literally can close my eyes and go, yep, sitting outside with a cigarette, damn it. If I'm thinking of being in a group meeting, I close my eyes, I'm in that room. It's the traumatic experiences that people will never forget. And I'm not saying that's so traumatic. It's just, it's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
For me, that's all I can talk about is from me personally.
Oh, dude.
I'm just saying that's why I remember it so well.
Yeah.
Because it was so traumatic. I didn't like stuff down, never thought about it. I think about it all the time. If I can't sleep, I'm like, you know what? Not that bad, dude.
I know.
I'm saying not that bad.
It's such a crazy feeling. It's like it's so profound that it sticks out.
Yes.
And we've done all these things. We talked about how a roller coaster, it's so fun. You forget it.
Oh my God.
6 years later, I'm going, dude, that fucking time to Six Flags was amazing.
Dude, you know how many sexual encounters I forgot about? Those are the best. No. I'm saying like the good, like they're good experiences.
Oh, dude, they're good.
I don't remember them. I just don't remember them.
Yeah.
But rehab, one of the worst things I've ever been through that I can remember, besides being a kid and going into hospitals and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I will never forget it.
Yeah.
But all the good stuff I forget, dude. I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, I won this or I did this and I kind of remember that. Yeah, right. No, yeah. But that fucking traumatic shit, you always remember.
Absolutely.
And I've been watching a lot of plane crash videos, guys. A lot of documentaries. It's a great show, guys, called Air Disasters. What happened? And it's like they investigate plane crashes.
That's fascinating.
So good and so fascinating. They interview survivors and all this, and it's like these people never forget, and they try to describe it to you. It's like when you watch 9/11 documentaries, and these people are like, yeah, I remember the morning, I remember the smell in the building, and blah 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 blah, but they still can't convey it to someone who didn't live through it. So
that's so. Plane crashes. I always go on a kick before I take a flight. It makes no sense.
So, dude,
but I need to watch that.
The top comment on every one of these videos is like, is anybody watching this before they're about to fly tomorrow? Because I am, and it's so funny. Yeah.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not flying until late April, but I'm already a little.
I think I'm flying like March. Yeah. So I'm like,
FL?
FL. I'm like, I think that we have a break in classes.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, dude, I got some buffer time. You know what I'm saying? I'll forget about it, but it's so safe. So
it's very safe, but there's still that party that goes, we're going down.
Well, this is gonna come out, but the tragic Kobe Bryant thing.
Yeah,
so this will be about 2 weeks after that, but that's what sparked me on that.
Right.
On the whole air disaster stuff was like how these machines that we fly, like how many times planes have crashed. I had no clue, and I've been watching all these in the past 2 days. Dude, in the 70s and the 80s, you know how many plane crashes, dude, there were? Bro, so many planes were just dropping out of the sky, like all different kind of problems, all this different. That's why it's so safe now, because of all these accidents. These guys are, manufacturers, and our companies, obviously they cut some corners here and there to cause these accidents, but they learn from every accident. So it's like no accident happened twice. Right. Every plane crash that has ever happened in the past 50 years, there is a specific cause, and they pretty much know exactly what happened.
Wow.
And it usually never happens again, because the FAA goes, nope, wait, that cargo door ripped open when they were midair. But let's look at that door. Oh, we found that it was faulty wiring. Boom. Every plane in America has to switch that. They do that. That's what I've learned in the past couple of days, is that there is regulation, and that's why aviation is so safe today, because of the people who have died. The tragic doomed flights that one small little thing went wrong. Maybe it was from when they were fueling up and salt water had accidentally got in the fuel tank from when they did construction at the airport 3 weeks before. That's one example. Other times it's something that happened in the sky with the pressure was too much and there was a crack in the fucking circle thing at the end that keeps all the hydraulic systems together. All these different things that happened usually didn't happen again. And it was something so little, dude. Something so little. But they fixed it, and I gotta give them props. Because
absolutely. That's
they fixed it.
So fascinating, and you just did a great job of explaining like
Thanks, man.
how
It's
these things can
amazing.
happen. And it's that, dude, two things. Humans, we're amazing. That we take these things, these problems, and we go, never again.
Never again.
Oh,
Yep.
that person died from this medication because
Yep.
of that. Oh, we're going to change that molecule.
Yep.
It's fascinating. But I will
Really
say this.
fascinating.
My grandfather, as I'm sure your grandfather had to have because he came to this country. Did he come in a boat or did he fly? He probably went back and forth a lot though, right? At some
I don't
point.
remember. Oh, wait, my grandfather?
Yeah, when he first
They
came
flew.
over.
Oh, when they first. Oh, I don't know.
See, I personally, I don't know a lot. I know like my great grandparents were boat, but all I'm saying is that,
Great-grandparents, 100%.
100%, they have to. But dude,
Plane, definitely, because my mom was in 7th grade.
gotcha.
Plane.
So my grandfather flew to Germany, and when he missed my mom's birth, right? And this was 1951. He missed her birth because he was
Why?
flying.
What the fuck's he doing?
Army.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, what the fuck,
He's
dude?
just flying to Germany and having a
Yeah,
weekend.
he's like, oh, I'm going on a business trip. I gotta see you later.
Yo, can you imagine being in a plane from New York to Germany in 1951?
No.
Dude, I'm probably never going to do that in my life. I don't think I'm
never.
ever going to fly to Europe.
I'm not going to Australia. Europe's not bad. Europe's 7 hours,
yeah,
bro.
see, that's
not bad.
That's not bad. I
You're
hate
talking
flying
New
over.
Zealand
Oh,
or
yeah.
Hawaii, like 16 to 18 hours. Like, fuck you.
Japan.
I'm not doing that.
Dude, can't do it. But can you imagine? You go, oh, flight just came out 30 years ago. Oh, I'm going to Japan.
Nope.
Dude, anytime I ask him about it, he goes, it was so fucking loud that you pretty much lost hearing the entire time.
Oh, it's in the
Like
50s,
the
are you
cabin
kidding me?
pressure,
Oh my
dude,
God,
and everyone's
forget about
ears
it.
are popping and people getting nosebleeds. That's psychotic to me.
Oh,
Today it's fine.
But some people love flying, and I can see wanting to experience aviation so new, and it's commercial airlines had just come out, and it's like, oh my God, I want to try that. Like, I need to be on this plane and go fly. Like, I need to. It's not like planes were just 1 out of 2 planes were crashing. It's not like that.
No.
So I could see why people wanted to do it. I would never, but I can put myself in other people's shoes and see why they
sure.
would want to do it. Of course, yeah.
For sure. Did they ever figure out the Malaysia Air joint?
No.
Never, right? Because if you can't find the plane, you can't find the problem.
Nope. Some people are thinking it's like the one that happened a couple years ago, the dick co-pilot who wanted to kill himself. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to kill himself. Young guy, like your late 20s, early 30s, maybe. He was the first officer, and the pilot real quick went to go use the bathroom. He locked the doors, and ever since 9/11, they had made cockpit doors impregnable. Impregnable? I said it right. Sorry, guys. And the only way was a code, but the guy inside can lock it for 5 minutes. All it took was like 6-7 minutes and he literally took a plane, crashed it into a commercial plane with like hundreds of people, crashed it into a mountain, everyone died. Some people say that's what the Malaysia pilot did because there were no distress calls, there were no whatever. So that's what they're saying is a theory. I'm not saying it's true, but it would make sense if this guy did want to kill himself and he was a pilot and he thought this was the best way to do it. I don't know. I'm just saying that was one theory. Yeah.
Dude, I just remember so many times going back home after work just to look up to go to CNN when that happened.
Yeah.
Breaking news, plane still not found.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It's not breaking news, dude. You guys haven't found it.
Last thing I'll say, do you know the biggest aviation disaster ever?
Okay, this is a great question.
Great question.
It's one plane. So it's 9/11. No? Okay, what is it? That was my guess.
It is the KLM and Pan Am accident that actually took place on the ground. Isn't that bizarre?
Shit.
So guys, right now, Google KLM. I forgot the name. If you just type in KLM disaster or whatever, it'll pop up. It was, I think, in the 70s or 80s, maybe even early 90s. I can't remember. But basically, this small airport in this island somewhere, it was like a smaller airport. This captain had one of the biggest, I think it was the biggest plane at the time, the biggest type of plane, filled with just 385 people were in this fucking plane. They were waiting on the runway for like 3 hours, just circling this runway. It was fog. And he's a Dutch pilot, and there's audio of the air traffic controller, him, and a Pan Am flight that had just landed, and they were taxiing on the runway, okay? 200 and something people on that flight. It's so bizarre. They don't know exactly what happened, but the air traffic controller, the last thing they hear from the big flight that's been waiting 3 hours with the best dude. This guy was on the pamphlet for KLM's advertisement. He was like their best pilot. It's Captain Van Zonstein or something like that.
He's like their poster pilot.
Dude, poster boy, bro. Like when this accident happened, the KLM, they called him to say, hey, go down there and check out what happened. They didn't even know that it was him. What? That's how highly regarded he was. And it was his mistake that killed everyone. Wow. He took off without the clearance from the air traffic controller.
Come on, dude.
And they say that the signals got jammed right when the Pan Am guy heard. They're going down the runway, foggy and stuff. They just landed, and they hear the KLM guys go, all right, ready? We're ready for takeoff. The air traffic controller guy goes, stand by. And then 2 seconds later, the KLM plane starts to go, and they're like, all right, taking off. And the Pan Am guy and the air traffic controller at the same time both said something. And it's a frequency anomaly that when that happens, when they say something at the same exact time, it just becomes garbled.
It doesn't go to anyone. Yeah.
It does, but it's a sound. You can't hear what it is. And the Pan Am guy was like, we're still on the runway. And the flight guy was like, wait, or something like that. But the guy couldn't hear it. But it still doesn't make sense because that was like 15 seconds before they hit.
Right.
And the Pan Am guys were saying shit up until they got crashed. Up until they hit. So it's a mystery. They blame it on that captain for being impatient and wanting to get to where he was going, because if he didn't, he had to go pick up more people in like Germany, and if he didn't pick them up, he would have went over his hours and they would have had to stay at that place that night. Wow. So it was impatience from one of the most experienced captains. The plane, he's taking off, this plane's taxiing. Pan Am guys, they see him coming.
Yeah.
They try to make a turn. This guy, KLM, sees it, tries to pull up, right? Oh. The bottom tail hits the top.
Yeah.
They missed it by 10 feet. Hits the top of that plane. KLM immediately explodes. All 385 people dead. 100 and something people died on the one that was taxiing, the Pan Am that got hit. Overall, it was 500 and something people. The worst aviation disaster ever happened on the ground. Wow. Still, I think 100 people survived on the Pan Am one. They interviewed survivors and stuff. And it's so insane when you think of everybody scared to fly because you're up in the air. But the worst accident happened on the ground, bro. On
Absolutely.
the fucking ground. I'm sorry I had to take a long time to tell the story. It's just so riveting to me.
I was going to say, absolutely, fascinatingly insane.
Dude, great way to put it. Because it's a clusterfuck and a comedy of errors that has to happen when these major air disasters happen, man. It is, everybody died. Dude, imagine, this is the saddest part about it though, is that they were waiting on the plane for 3 hours.
Oh my God.
So these passengers were on the plane for 3 hours just sitting there.
When are we going to take off?
Oh God, this is fucking, And finally when they're like, oh, we're going to go, yeah, cool.
Clip.
Gone. And the worst part, the captain decided to put 55 tons of extra fuel in the KLM plane because he didn't want to have to fuel up when he picked up the other people from Germany or wherever to go to their final destination. He didn't want to have to waste time to refuel there. Experts say, even because they just missed it by like 10 or 15 feet, that if that extra 55 tons wasn't on the plane, they would have made it by like, a good margin.
Weight on planes, helicopters always freaks me the fuck out. 'Cause I'm going, whoa. 55 tons?
Yep.
These things can just carry islands, dude. It's insane.
I watched one yesterday about, the biggest one with 4 engines. This plane, Mikey, had 4 ginormous Rolls-Royce engines on it. Double decks. It was the biggest thing I've ever fucking seen.
Was it Pan Am?
Bro. Oh, I don't remember.
Because Pan Am was fucking, all those were huge. Howard Hughes was like, I'm going to make it the biggest plane in the world.
Well, it's more about the manufacturer of the planes.
Okay.
I don't know if Pan Am made planes. See what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
I think it's just the man. But there's a DC-10, which is a kind of plane that has the worst history of plane. Dude, it began to plane crash forever, dude. And then they finally stopped making them or recalled. Dude, it was in if you look at the most famous ones, there's 5 of them. They're DC-10s. They're DC-10 airplanes, which is just blows my mind. Yeah.
So I'm sure you looked up a lot. So there's really not that many per year now.
Now? No way. The last major one that happened was, I think that one in Buffalo, maybe that happened.
That
they were
familiar.
taking off and then they crashed really quick after. But no, they are so rare now, dude. They are so rare.
How many flights happen today in America? It's
They say, Yeah, I think it's like
10,000? No, more.
10,000 what?
Flights?
No, I think it's. Well, I don't know.
Flights per day, maybe.
I know they said like when I was watching the doc last night, I think it was like 10 years ago, like 1.9 million people fly every day.
Holy
that was like a
shit.
decade ago or something like that. But yeah, it's got to be at least like, 100,000 flights, 500,000 flights.
Bro.
What is it?
Wow. 28,000.
28,000 flights per day
in America.
Think about how many people there are in that. Some planes have 300 people.
Dude, it's nauseating, bro.
Yeah.
That's so many fucking people.
But I would just recommend watching that show, Air Disasters. There's a whole playlist, guys. They're all on YouTube, full episodes. They do recreations. It's fantastic.
And guys, if you don't have YouTube Premium yet, you're living in 2009.
Please,
I just want to say this. I'm watching that show
Oh, thank you.
on April 27th. I'm going to leave April 28th.
Don't, dude.
Because I go, this ain't going to happen.
I can't.
Come
do that.
on.
Yeah. I can't.
Well, that
do
was fun,
All
dude.
right.
We did a lot in a short
That was
amount
great,
of time.
man. You want to get into our like major thing?
Boop, boop.
Okay. We're just gonna jump into it, right? This is our
Chopper 3.
I've been solo. I've been high. I've been locked up. I've been dry. Dude, that was good, man.
Thanks, man. I've been working on my...
I was saying good for us.
Good
you know
for
what I'm
us,
saying?
man.
Like, you're like, thanks, man. Come on, dude.
Well, thanks, man. Good to you too, dude. Good for us.
Anyway, we're gonna give you something cool right now, dude.
Not top 3 slaves.
No, not
that's
at
what it
all,
sounded
dude.
like we were doing.
It did sound like that.
It's
All right,
fine.
we're gonna give you our top 3 movie prisoners.
Can't believe, just like a lot of our most recent top 3s, that we didn't do it before.
It's really nuts.
But it's a great one. I can't believe you thought of it. I wonder
Thanks,
why
man.
you thought of it. Actually, I already know the answer, so I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I thought of it because we're watching 60 Days In. We already talked about it.
That's why I said I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, this
Yeah.
is a great one.
Great one.
There are so many.
Many.
Quintessentials.
Quintessentials.
But so many non-quintessentials.
Yes, exactly.
Our list is
they're-
going to be way different.
You think so?
I think we're going to share at least one.
Okay. All right.
You got to go first, though.
Oh, yeah, dude, because whoever takes cake eats it.
Yeah, eat that shit, dude.
I'm going to go with my number 1. I think it's pretty obvious, dude. Oh, wait, where do I go with this guy from that?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, you
Dude,
know what? You know what?
I know what you're talking about.
I'm going with him, dude, because I think he's just a better prisoner. You know what I mean? My number 1, definitely. I'm so glad I thought of this right now because I would have been mad if I put this guy in there instead. My number 1 is Red from Shawshank Redemption.
Great pick.
Not a ding, dude.
Not a ding-a-ling, dude.
I was gonna do the main guy.
You can say him because he's not on my list.
Okay, I was gonna do Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins from Shawshank. Shawshank's obviously one of my top 5
Come
favorite
on,
movies
dude.
ever.
Absolutely, I concur.
But I'm thinking about a prisoner, and what's a prisoner, right? Like, what do you think of when you think? And holy shit, if we're just talking about who's a better prisoner, it's definitely Red. First of all, Tim Robbins is innocent, so
There you go.
you know what I mean? It's like, come on, prisoner. You think of someone who did it, because otherwise you're like, yeah, you're like, they're a prisoner, like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
No. Red committed a crime when he was young, 19. They used a picture of his son in the actual movie. It's a fun little factoid.
It looks like him.
It's what we drop you guys. Well, it's his son, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
why they did it, bro.
We look like our dad, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely not. Look like my mom, but it's
You look
fine,
like your dad.
dude.
I mean, like your mom, but you look like your dad.
If you look at pictures, I really don't like there's really not. My brother Chris looks a little bit like him when he was younger, but I really don't look like my dad. I really don't. Maybe
all
some
right.
mannerisms,
Agree
but
to disagree, dude.
if you look at, no, I'm just saying, if you look at pictures of my dad when he was young and then you look at pictures of me at the same age, it's just not. But then if you look at pictures like my granddad, my mom's dad,
Yeah.
when they were young, or my Uncle Pete when they were young, we look identical. Like even my cousin Jack, who's my Uncle Pete's son,
Yeah.
we look exactly the same. Like when we were young, when we were the same ages. I just have more of the English side in me than the Italian side.
yeah,
so,
dude. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
Back to dads and not dads and
back
jails.
to not back
Yeah,
to dads,
prison-
guys. I'm
prison
talking about
dads.
back to Red. I'm not gonna say much. I'm just gonna say he's awesome. He can get you anything he wants. He kind of runs the prison. He loves baseball mitts.
Loves baseball mitts.
Yeah, he finally gets out at the end and he meets up with good old AD and they get to plowing. Finally, you know?
Women.
They couldn't get any privacy in jail. and they finally got out on that lovely beach at the end, man.
Juan
So
Santaneo, whatever the
that's
fuck it's
my
called.
number one is Red from Shawshank. I can't believe you don't have a Shawshank Prisoner on your list, dude.
Who said that? But let's get to, but here's the reason why I didn't put Dufresne down. Everything you just said, innocent, and also fucking guy breaking the rules by breaking out. It's not a great
That's
prisoner.
amazing.
Yeah, it's not a great prisoner, dude. Follow the rules.
We're not talking about model prisoners,
No, I'm just
Mikey.
kidding.
Oh,
Well,
I'm like,
no. Great pick. I knew you were going to throw one. I'm so glad you did that red curveball.
come on, man. All right, what is your number one?
All right, man, here's my number one, bro. And no specific, but dude, I had to think about this one long and hard, and I go, oh, wait a second. This is the prisoner. In this great movie,
Yep.
this is the prisoner for many reasons. Dude, I love him. He kind of is the savior of the movie, if you think about it, for what he does to our main character. Bro, I'm going with the character of Lamont from American History X.
Oh, dude, great pick. I saw American History X and everything, but it was for Derek Vineyard. And I'm like, yeah, he's
Right.
not in jail long enough. You know what I'm
See?
saying? Like, I don't care.
He's my favorite white Nazi
Always.
of all time
Yes,
on
always.
film. But prisoner?
Oh, that's a good pick,
Bro,
dude.
Lamont changes his mind on race. Doesn't say anything that is like forcing him into it. It's their relationship and their bond that makes Derek go, fuck, dude, why the fuck? I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna change my life. I'm out of there. But dude, their chemistry is great, but him just trying to make him laugh. He's the prisoner, dude. He's in there for, I think he said he's in there for life.
Yeah, he's in there
Or
for a
maybe
long time.
30 years. He
Yeah.
said something crazy about, oh no, he dropped his TV on an officer's
Yep.
foot or whatever the case was. So maybe not life, but a long time.
Yep.
So you just go, oh, he's dug in. He knows the way. He protects Derek
Yep.
and changes his life. So
Yeah,
dude,
he shows
Lamont.
Derek. That's a great pick. He shows Derek that black people are, most importantly, people first, and that humans are humans, and it doesn't matter the skin color, and they become friends. Inadvertently, like you said, teaches Derek, oh my God, I'm a ignorant, racist skinhead, which I should not be because humans are humans, and it's good. It's good.
Yeah, who curb stomped a black guy, which in there, he would have gotten fucked. in
Now
real
listen,
life.
I'm not saying those black guys in American Next, they deserve to get punished
Oh, they're pieces
somehow.
of shit.
Like you go in there with guns, you try to steal someone's car, you shoot. Like, come on, man, I get it, but to do a little Kirby, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If he just shot, just shoot him, dude.
How long was he gone for? I just watched it a month ago. I already forgot. But my point is, I'm going, wouldn't you be in there for way longer? Or are they using the self-defense to, because
I don't know if they address that how he gets out.
I think he just served his time. He might have got like
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they address it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, they don't.
yeah.
You're right. It's a good point.
Yeah. All right.
On to the next one. Dude, Lamont.
It's a good pick.
First prisoner. Thank you, man.
Wow.
What is your number two?
My number two, and again, there could be two guys I could pick from this, but I think I'm going to go with this guy because when I was a little kid, I just always loved him in this movie, and he's the bad guy, and he runs shit, and I love him. I just fucking love him, and this movie holds up, and it's fucking awesome. My number two is none other than Cyrus the motherfucking virus from Con Air.
So angry.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
did not think of that. Mikey, great motherfucking pick.
Might be my favorite Johnny Malky role.
Oh, it is mine. Hands down.
He's so good in that movie. Cyrus the motherfucking virus. And you don't have anything else from that movie, right?
No, but
because there's
dude,
Garland Green, who is Steve Buscemi, which I think is just like a great prisoner just for like...
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, that app, you
It
got to be
wasn't.
easy
It
with
wasn't.
the
It
A.
wasn't. It wasn't. It gets condensed.
100% was.
Not
It
one
doesn't. That's what I'm trying to say.
I hope if one person out there says it, I'll apologize to you.
No, it's not about people saying it, it's about me. And then I'm editing and I go, oh, yeah, that's definitely how. We don't want things to... If you're going to do the abs, Mikey, that hot, just go absolutely and just turn that way. Anyway, guys, I'm acting like Cyrus the Virus when I should be acting like Poe Dameron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. Poe Dameron's the shit.
Dameron?
That's another great pick, though.
Or Cameron Pro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you
Dude,
did.
remember we've done that both so many times without realizing
Yeah.
it. Oh, great.
But Cyrus the
pick.
Virus is amazing in it.
He runs it. He runs the show.
He runs it, and he's the bad guy, but he's the bad guy that you root for. He's the bad guy that you love because he's so bad,
Yeah.
right? And he has a methodical way about him, and you always feel like he has one up on the situation.
Yeah.
And he does. There's many times in it where you're like, oh, Nick Cage is good, or this is going to happen. And nope. Cyrus just like dangle a key and be like, You're like, oh, shit, Cyrus.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
They're playing both sides.
I got to go with him. He's destined to get out and fly to Hawaii, or where I forgot they say it. They're going to some island somewhere.
Yeah.
And the plan doesn't work out. They crash in Vegas, but hey, man, a lot of people crash in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Plane crash,
It's
Mikey.
It's a Yeah,
We were just
talking
talking
about plane crashes. Perfect,
dude.
man. So
Woo,
yeah,
great
that's
fucking
my number
pick.
2 is Cyrus the motherfucking virus.
He's
dude.
so good in that movie.
He's
It's his
amazing in
best. Oh no, it's John Malky's best role.
I love Con
Name
Air.
another one.
I will always love Con Air.
Absolutely, and I will too, dude.
All right, man. What's your number 2 there? How long you been in for? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Don't
Your
worry
number
about
2.
it.
You kind of look like a prisoner tonight. You know what I'm saying? You got
Could
the
be,
hat and
Holmes.
shit.
Hey, Holmes.
And the black shirt. It's like you're wearing just generic. You're just like, yep.
Sure.
It's what they gave me. It's what the state gave me.
Yeah, it's
You know what
state
I'm saying?
issued. What else am I gonna do?
State issued, man.
I'll beatbox for you, homie.
There. See, there you go.
Oh yeah. That would be mine with the black guys.
Provide that. Yeah.
Dude, how many times did they not show? You know how many times people are rapping?
I know,
in
they don't
jail?
show it.
They
Yeah,
don't show
all the
it. I
time.
go,
I know.
good, because it gets awkward.
It's gonna be horrible. Yeah. Go.
We could talk about it off mic. All right, anyway. My number 2, I mean, come on, bro. I'm saving my third one for the one that I have the most respect for. But my number 2, hands down, it was the first person I thought of. Well, look, for many reasons, he's my number 1, I guess you would say. But come on, dude. Is there anyone else in film that's like this guy? No. No. He is, in his own way, the number 1 prisoner of all time. Of course, I have to do it. I've been looking at him all night. Mikey. And if you guys don't know, I'm looking at the one, the only Hannibal fucking Lecter, dude.
That's my honorable exclusion. I parenthesed it in the top line. I said Hannibal Lecter. I'm not going to say him. I was going to say it after. I'm not going to say him. I say him for everything. We did top 3 psychopaths. I put him in there.
Yeah.
We did top 3 whatever. He's in my top 10 favorite characters of all time. in any film.
Absolutely.
So I'm not putting him in there. Continue.
Thanks, man. And dude, of course, one of us was going to just at least talk about it. Whether
had
it was
to.
top on or on the list, I'd respect
I
anything.
didn't want to say it before because I didn't know if you were going to put him in your fucking thing, and you did.
I just had to.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I just had to because from a young age, guys, that movie came out, we were 3-4 years old. But you grow up with it. It's pop culture. It's in your blood. It's a family movie. You know, I'm sorry, not like that. It's a household movie, not a family movie. Everyone in my fucking house knows Silence of the Lambs like the back of their own dicks,
Yes.
females included. So it's just one of those things. And that feeling you get when he's first introduced to the time he gets out, you're going, this guy can't fucking be contained. And
Nope.
he's so smart, and he's smarter than any person that approaches him. He has the one up. You talked about Cyrus having the one up? Of course.
Yep.
Dude, Hannibal Lecter?
The most one-up prisoner ever.
Dude, top 3 one-up prisoners of all time. Cyrus the Virus, Hannibal Lecter.
He's
So,
the most
yeah.
sophisticated prisoner as well.
Dude, he's not worried about time. He's going, all right, yeah, time. I'm getting out in a couple months. He just knows how to orchestrate it. And guys, don't know how he got that pen. Mikey,
Yeah.
still don't know to this day to get it, but it's
Yep.
fine. I understand it because
He's Hannibal Lecter. You got to just give him the.
he got that pen. He got out. He wore another guy's face, dude. How often does that happen where you wear a guy's face and you get out because of that?
And everybody else, the paramedics, cops, they're looking at him they're literally wheeling him out of the fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's how good that face job was. I'm
And
just
guys,
saying.
there's a bunch of fucking weirdos in that same block with him.
Yes.
And it's a special for the maniacal, right? It's
Yep.
but he runs the show.
Oh yeah, he's Hannibal Lecter,
It
dude.
revolves around him. You
The
can
chick-
walk by them.
The guy throws the stuff at
nut?
Clarice. Yeah, exactly.
Yo,
yeah.
insane.
He's
And
like,
it
I
was like,
apologize for whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
He fucking throws the nut. Come on, dude. But it's Hannibal Lecter, guys. Prison, Hannibal.
best.
Prison, Hannibal,
The best.
Hannibal, prison. That's
He
my number
doesn't
2.
interact with a lot of other prison inmates, so you don't think of him as like that stereotypical jacked up, like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? But he's just, oh yeah, no one's fine. He's like Garland Green. Garland Green's the watered down version of Hannibal Lecter. You know?
Oh, dude. They wouldn't have a Garland Green in the script if it wasn't
Yep.
for Hannibal Lecter. So that's my number 2.
All right,
what about
man.
you? What is your third? I'd
My
like to hear.
number 3 is the Prisoner of Azkaban. No, I'm just kidding. My number 3 right now, I excluded Hannibal. I'm going with this, and I just recently watched the movie in the past year, and I'd seen bits and pieces of it before, and I watched it, and I go, oh, okay, this guy did a great job, but true story, and this guy's a fucking maniac and a beast of a prisoner, and his life story's crazy. I want to make sure I have the first name.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
give me 1 second,
Take your time,
Michael.
Mikey. It's our show, dude.
Give me 1 second, man.
We could tell a producer to
Yep,
go fuck
cool.
themselves, dude.
I
We
wanted
take
to
our
make sure
time.
because it's also the name of an actor, and that's why I was like confused when I wrote it down.
Oh, okay.
My number 3 is Charlie Bronson from Bronson.
Dude.
Oh my God, Tom Hardy in that fucking movie is a maniac, a fucking psycho, a dog, just a fucking institutionalized dog, bro. And he's the one prisoner that you are not fucking with. He will beat the shit out of you. He'll bite your fucking dick off. But then obviously at the end he's doing the play and telling him, so he becomes intellectual, and his life story is this insane journey. And I actually really like the movie, and just him as a prisoner and the mentality of someone being that caged animal, right? He's a perfect example of that. And he's so tough, and the mustache is awesome. And that's one right there. I don't know if Mike's going to ding it because he's not saying a word. I feel like that's what he does when he's about to ding something. I love Charles Bronson.
No, I'm actually not dinging it.
Oh, you were like so quiet. Okay.
No, dude, because great fucking pick. I mean, come on, Bronson,
what?
dude.
Film?
Oh, yeah.
Prisoners? Are you kidding me, dude? He's one of the most influential fucking, that's what you think of, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, oh my God, it's what the movie's about. It's
If
fantastic.
you guys haven't seen it, go watch it because it's fantastic.
One of Tom Hardy's best roles. Go.
The reason I wasn't saying anything is because I knew you were going on a path of letting them know about it, and I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, yeah.
But I know what you mean. We know our tendencies for
you
tops.
be very quiet, and then you're just like, I ding it. Yeah, so.
I know. But
All right,
dude,
man,
oh my God,
that's
amazing.
my number 3,
That's your
man.
third.
What is your third body?
Ooh-wee. All right, man. There's no question. Okay. You talked about someone being real.
Done.
A story based on someone real. That's what I'm talking
Done.
about in this one too, dude. You know who mine is.
Oh, you're the worst.
Oh, why? It's a great story.
Is it?
Absolutely.
I know. I just don't. I love the movie. I don't.
It's one of the best wrongfully accused movies.
Yeah, it's all right.
32 years I've been locked in here.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh my God, dude. When's the last time you watched it? Like, be honest.
Ooh, 5 years, 6 years, maybe.
Okay, all right. I think it's time.
Sorry, go.
You don't like Liev Schreiber, dog? Come on. All right.
Go.
No doubt about it. My number 3 is Here Comes the Story of a Hurricane.
Many authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put him in a prison cell, but one time he could have been champion of the world.
Dude, come on. Reuben Carter.
Cool, man.
I hate you.
What?
Oh, I hate you. The movie's so good.
I'm not dude, I'm not the biggest fan, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
It's
not
fine.
a problem. You don't have to be, but pay homage to the man who's in there for 32 years. He got out. But dude, love it. The investigation, the people who actually really did devote their lives to getting him out. It's one of the best
Innocence
wrongfully
Project
accused.
people, yeah.
Oh, it's great. And Liev Schreiber, dude. Who doesn't love Liev Schreiber?
I love Liev Schreiber, man.
And that black kid who was from, Gangsta's Paradise, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love it. And I've always been fat. I've seen that movie at least 20 times in my life.
Wow.
Absolutely
How
not
do you
a
love it
question.
so much?
I don't know, dude. I think it was like a thing that I used to watch. Like, I watched it many times with my mom, but I watched it many times with my pops, too. I don't know, dude. I just think it's fascinating. Denzel's great in it. You can't knock him for it. And I just love the story. Dude, you are this close. Actually, you're at the top of the game. You're at the top of your athletic career.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knows you in your town. You're famous when it's tough to be famous because it's the fucking 60s, right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, just someone fucked you over, said you were where you weren't, and now you're doing life. Like, that's got to be so frustrating. We've seen it many times since. There's been a lot of wrongfully accused.
Oh my God, yeah.
Come on, dude. There's
It's
been
the worst.
real
It's-
documentaries that we watch where people are wrongfully accused.
One of the
and they get out.
biggest societal mistakes that we make as humans.
Absolutely, dude. Actual, what do they call that? When, eyewitness account is the worst type of evidence.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst examples, and that's just a prime example. But love the story, love his connection with that family who helps him get out. I've always been a huge fan of the Hurricane, but the story of Reuben Carter is insane, dude, and there's many more that followed. But that's my number 3.
Nice.
Denzel, I love you. Mikey hates you, but I love you, Denzel, as Reuben Hurricane Carter.
Okay, cool. Honorables?
Yeah, dude, I wrote down 1 because there's so many.
I just have 2, man. I have Aaron from Primal Fear. Oh. Right?
Dude, Eddie
Right?
Nardi, so good. One of his best roles.
So good. That last scene when he switches, forget about it. What you
Dude,
got?
I could talk about them for hours, for hours. Clyde Shelton, law-abiding citizen.
Dude, that was
One of
my
the
only
smartest.
other honorable,
See,
dude.
One of the
I
smartest prisoners.
love
Yeah.
Law-Abiding Citizen. Did you ever do the rewatch recently or no? You didn't.
No,
Did
but I
you?
remember I brought it up, but I
Yeah.
remember I watched it a bunch when it was first out.
But we did a top 3 of cleverest characters. And he was on my
yeah,
top
that's
3
right.
of the cleverest characters because
think
he
we-
is so clever.
We said him too. Someone said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Clever
Dude,
as fuck.
so clever. Like, always has the one up on Jamie Foxx. I love that movie. People might not like it, whatever. I fucking love Law Abiding Citizen, dude.
Dude, it has a great end. It has a great everything.
So good, man.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
It got hit a little bit of, it got shat on for a little bit, but anyway.
Yeah, it's like
It's
like a
mediocre.
50-something on Rotten.
Yeah.
What? You said it's mediocre?
Mediocre. The review, the scores.
Oh, yeah.
Scores.
I'm like, what? The movie's not
No,
mediocre.
the movie's good, dude.
Oh, I
I've
thought you-
always dug it, dude.
Yeah, no, I love Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, the steak
Yeah.
scene when he gets the steak.
But that's
yeah.
the same thing as like the wrongfully convicted because he, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't deserve what happened to him. His wife gets, his wife and son or daughter. I forgot.
Daughter,
son.
I thought.
Is it daughter?
I thought it was daughter.
I get it mixed up with other movies like that. You know what I'm saying? Where like their families get killed. I always like that
RoboCop.
sentence and like where I'm like, wait, was it a son and a daughter? No, no, was it done?
They're interchangeable.
Yeah,
Give me a
regardless.
dog.
Regardless, Clyde Shelton, amazing.
We
pick.
named, it's funny, we did this list and then we literally named the top 3 one-upper prisoners. We named all 3 of them. Absolutely.
They get one up on people, man.
all
That's
the
it.
time.
That's it.
They don't care about time. They know how they're going to use their time.
Yeah, and if man, I'm sure there's a lot of others. There's
Dude, Mr. Green Mile, come on, dude.
yeah, he's great.
All
I
the other
feel so
guys in
bad
it.
for him.
I feel so bad for him.
Then you have like Cool Hand Luke, wasn't he a prisoner?
Yeah.
Or no.
Oh, no. Cool Hand's
No.
a pool player. But you're talking about The Great Escape and all that shit?
Great Escape. And then you
Yeah.
have Escape from Alcatraz,
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood. My dad showed me when I was young. I always
Yep.
watched the movie when I was young all the
My pops
time.
loved Escape from Alcatraz.
Yeah,
too, dude.
there are a lot of good movie prisoners.
Yeah.
But I'm content with my list.
I'm super content with mine, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not even a question, Mikey. When I get out of here and I
Yeah.
leave and I go home and I pull in, before I even turn the lights on, before I say, hey, Echo, turn the lights on, bleep, bleep, Hulu. It's the first thing going on.
Yeah. You're going back 60 days in. Yeah. What are you doing?
Season 5.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, you're done with 4, so you're just going to start 5?
Oh, Mikey. And all I can say, and guys, the thing with these shows is, though, just keep in mind, just make sure you don't read the description of the episode.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my
I
God.
noticed, especially with this show,
I would never.
They will ruin something in the next episode that you're like, but I'm about
Are
to.
you serious?
So just don't watch it. Oh, dude,
You mean don't read it? That's what I mean. Sorry.
Don't read it. And Mikey,
What?
you're finishing 4.
I would never read the description, dude.
I know, but it's bad. And I go, I can't believe they said that. I didn't see it until I watched the episode, but I'm going,
all I do is just hit next. You know what I'm saying?
perfect. But my point is I'm going,
They
oh
write
my-
like everything that happens?
And when you're getting close, dude, when you're on like episode like 10 and like 13's like the one or whatever
Yeah.
episode it is, you're going, oh, it's right there. Like,
Oh,
be
God.
careful
Fuck
with descriptions,
that, dude. Yeah.
guys.
Hulu, what are you guys doing, man?
What the fuck?
It's ridiculous, bro.
Don't even give us a description. Let me watch the show. I'll make my own description after, dude.
Yeah. We'll come up with better descriptions in our
Thank
own
you.
minds. We're not idiots. We're not going to go, we're going to watch a reality show. Let me see every single thing
Let me read the
that every
synopsis first.
contestant does. Like, come on, man.
Anyway, that's I'm watching. What are you going to watch? Anything?
Yeah, I'm going to put on 60 Days in. Finish it, I guess.
Yeah, dude, why not? Just, I got to keep rolling it, man. I got to keep on rolling down
Oh,
that
yeah,
line.
I'm going to finish watching Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, dude.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I
That
watched the
scene
first one.
made me a happy man at night.
It's so good. Yeah, it makes you get some scuttles this time. I go, what, dude? That's fucking great.
Dude, it
It's
was great.
so good.
Ah, man, I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, they're actually really good movies.
First one's great.
Like when you're kids. Like
Absolutely. Second one's the shit.
Second one's great too. Yeah, you're like, first one's great.
First one's great.
That's like
Well,
saying,
I'm just saying because you already mentioned the second one.
Oh.
Yeah.
weird, dude.
Why?
Weird, dude. Because they're both great. They're different. They're so different
The second
from
one's
each
the
other.
best. It's not even a question.
They're so, yeah, it's tough because they're
One's
so
dark.
different. That's what I mean. One that's dark and emotional and there's this music and shit. The second one, even from the start, you're like, oh, they're going a total different direction
Yeah.
than they did in the first one. So, but they're both great in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just those childhood 90s movies. And I'm so glad that we grew up in a time in the 90s where practical effects were huge. So that when we go back and watch all these movies from when we were young, Leprechaun, whatever, like it's all practical. So I don't know. It just really makes a difference to me. So
Absolutely, dude. 2 will always stand out, but it really is. I think that's why we grew up suckers for practical, like you just said.
Yes,
we're
we were
suckers
in
for it.
part of it, dude.
We suck practicals.
what do you think I'm gonna do when we stop, dude?
You're gonna suck a practical
Suck
off.
practicals, dude. That's
and I'll
it.
keep on sucking them off. Oh, until the day I die.
Until the day you die, which hopefully won't be for another 67 years, you know?
I'll be content with. I'll be fucking old.
I'm great
dude.
with that. Yeah, dude.
I'm
Let me live to
old.
100. That's fucking. Oh, sorry. No, let me live to 110. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
dude. Get your math down.
Come on, bro. My
How-
math is beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
How
boop, boop,
dare you,
know?
bro? How dare you?
All right. I don't know, man. You want to write rippity
That's
rap?
all I got. You know,
I got nothing else,
We came
guys.
with some heat tonight.
We came with a lot of
went
heat,
boom,
you know?
boom, boom, boom. Pinball, back, forth, that back.
And for our old listeners, I know we used to do longer episodes, like 2.5 hour episodes for a long time. I'm just letting you guys know why we've been cutting them short now.
Yeah.
It's just because with the video, now that we're putting everything on video and that we're doing Fiends Watch and that we have to edit everything together, everything takes way longer. So just when you add an hour to another episode, it's only going to delay putting that episode out and it just puts more on our plate and we're like, Jesus Christ, dude. So we just try to keep all of our episodes a little bit shorter now. So we do apologize for that. Because if I was listening to a podcast and I'm like, whoa, bro, past couple of months, they've been like shortening their episodes. I would want an answer. So I'm
Yeah.
just trying to be a good host and say, the reason why they're a little bit shorter than they used to be.
Yeah.
But hopefully you're still with us.
Yeah, and if you're fiending for long episodes, just go back.
Dude, we got so much in the back catalog. I'm just letting you guys know.
Oh, dude, episode 200, I threw it on just to go, ooh, let me see how we opened it with this crazy, awesome intro. It's 5.5 hours, guys.
It's so long. I don't
it's
think...
good.
Do you think there's one person besides us that have listened to every second of our podcast?
Yes.
Every single second?
Yeah.
Besides the theme songs. I'd like to... Besides the beginning and end songs.
Yeah.
Really?
I think the law of averages, dude. I think there's someone out there, dude. It always shocks me when people say they heard, oh, I'm going back and listening to them. I'm going, you're going back to an episode we did 3 years ago and you heard it. I go, okay. I think there's one.
All right.
I think there's one.
I hope there's one.
Nice answer.
All right. Listen, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
As always.
This has been the hardened and criminal loving
I didn't do it.
to
Dopeless.
hope.
Fiends?
If you do the crime, you do the time.
Rawr. Word.
I was too hopeless, now I'm too hopeless. I was too hopeless, now I'm too dopeless. We were too hopeless, now we too dopeless. Too dopeless, hopeless.